Hello everybody, JohnnyJans here, and today I am braving the madness day before Christmas Eve here at Disney Springs, where I'm gonna go find the rest of the Christmas that exists around the Walt Disney World Resort. I have checked out the Grand Floridian, and I've checked out the Yacht and Beach Club, classic Christmas spots, and now it is time to face the madness and see the Christmas Tree Stroll here at Disney Springs. So I invite you to join me as we enter the crazy and do some meandering around. Now I'm playing this smarter by coming just in the early afternoon hours where Disney Springs isn't as crowded, because I know at night this place is gonna double if not triple right on the verge of Christmas. So I think it's a good time to get here. I actually got into the parking garage, the orange garage, which is my favorite garage, just past the weird steampunk tree that they got going on there. So I'm gonna go do this Christmas tree stroll and see what it's all about. So the first thing to do in my epic Christmas stroll is find a map where it lists where all the trees are, because now the trees are scattered amongst Disney Springs. They used to just have it in one walkway, all the trees, but now it's like a scavenger hunt fun thing. So I'm about to go do that. Because if I just run to that one, well, that would just be out of the order and spoiling the fun. So I need a map to tell me that that tree's over there. So right now that one does not exist to me. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that until I get a map to tell me to see that tree. Now the crowd isn't too bad. I can see the ground, always a good thing. Just gotta go slow, take deep breaths. We'll make it through Disney Springs. It's not the place I would go for my holiday shopping unless I 100% knew what I want and where I'm going. But it's okay, that's why I come early. Look at the Christmassy fun happening on the ceiling. That's pretty cool. The chandeliers are all decked. Garlands spread across the ceilings. I love it. Puts me in a very festive mood right now. Yay, Christmas. That's right, ignore the giant tree on your left of your screen. I don't have a map. I'll visit it later. Pay no attention to the giant tree in the middle of Disney Springs right now. Right now it's about finding a map. That's what we're doing. So I've meandered my way into the world of Disney, going big, going hard, biggest store there is. I'm looking at this wonderful ornament right now. Just wonder if that moves. I think it does move.
It says it plays music.
Then it definitely moves. I bet the monorail spins, I bet the teacup spins, but the horse goes up and down, and Dumbo flings from left to right. It's magical. Music. Or maybe it plays music. I don't know, but it looks very cool. But we're also here to get the map, right? Is it in here?
I thought maybe.
You would think that the world of Disney...
I don't know how to read this map.
I don't know how to read the map either. I know how to look at stuff. And look at the Christmas that's around us. Crazy. So hopefully I walk out of here with the map, and then we'll start the Christmas tree stroll. All right, made it out of the crazy that is the world of Disney there. No map. Finding this map itself is becoming a scavenger hunt just to get the official map for the Christmas tree stroll. Forget the actual stroll itself. But I'm heading over to Crystal Arts right now, where it does say this is a map location, and then we can get things started. If you've never been inside the Crystal Arts, they have a lot of crystal and arts, and art made out of crystal. Oh, and look, you can watch them burn it in real time. Enthusiastic. It's awesome. Fire. So that's just happening. But definitely bring money, because you're gonna need it. Some of these things are pretty darn expensive. But perhaps out of all the fanciness that is this store, there is only one true fancy thing, and probably the most expensive thing coming in at $285,000. You yourself can own on your coffee table the greatest Cinderella castle ever. Talk about a conversation piece, right? Lil Jans has now got the map for the official Christmas tree stroll. So this is the unboxing. As you can see, it lays out where all the trees are across Disney Springs. And once we find them, we're gonna put a sticker of that particular character and match it to that particular tree. Pretty self-explanatory, but I felt like explaining it anyway. And Christmas tree hunting, strolling is on. Let's go. So I am scavenging for my first Christmas tree, passing the Earl of Sandwich now, which is a great place to get cheap sandwiches. Probably the cheapest place here at Disney Springs to get food, I would think, or it always used to be, unless they raise their prices. I don't know, it's been a while. Dancing fountain, other entrance, but we're gonna find our first tree. Located right in front of the Earl of Sandwich, we got our first tree.
So without looking at the sign, what's your guess?
All right, so judging by the ornaments placed on the tree here, I'm gonna guess it has something to do with Toy Story, because of these particular, like the way the little Lego pieces or Lincoln log type things. I don't know.
Once Upon a Toy.
It's Once Upon a Toy's tree, which is located right over there. Hopefully the theming gets a little better on these trees, because I feel like that was pretty weak. But there we go. A bunch of toys, not Toy Story, just any kind of toys, located in front of the Earl of Sandwich, but it's the Once Upon a Toy tree, which is right there. That is the furthest tree as far as Disney Springs. I don't have to go all the way down by Rainforest Cafe. I just have to move inward to find more trees now. And we have arrived to our next tree just in front of the World of Disney. Looking at it, I'm gonna guess it has something to do with Star Wars, I think. Can you guess why? So looking at our trusty map, being a Star Wars tree, it's probably the Yoda. Safe to say. Looks very much like the dark side to me, and more Yoda. Got C-3PO at the top though, that's pretty cool. Very nice. And located on the side of World of Disney, we have two trees coming up right here, starting with this one. The Disney Plus tree, representing all things Disney Plus. It has everything. So there we go. Make sure you subscribe. And speaking of subscribing, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, Meandering Around. Give that thumbs up. It makes myself and YouTube happy as we continue on with our Christmas stroll. Disney Plus tree found and located right next to the Disney Plus tree. We've got a Disney tree with a monorail inside it. I always want to put a monorail inside of a tree. I think that's pretty cool. Very nice. The Disney tree. All the theme parks. Put in the tree there. We got Tower of Terror. We got the Skyliner. We got everything that's pretty much at Disney. Transportation. It's a transportation tree too. It's awesome. It's everything. Doing pretty good on finding these trees so far. I found the two commercial trees, Disney Parks and Disney Plus. There we go. So the advertising's out of the way. Continuing on with the stroll. And I have to say, this map is complicated. I kind of give up on trying to put where the stickers are, because it's not very easy, but it's still fun to just look at the trees. So I made it all the way over to World of Disney. I am now backtracking because we think that there are more trees that we missed, kind of hiding out maybe in the corners or something. And again, the map is very hard to read, so it's not necessarily easy, or I'm just really bad at reading maps. But ho ho ho, I see a tree over there. This, could it be a tree hiding in the front of World of Disney? This used to be the main entrance back when this was downtown Disney Marketplace. You would enter here.
They have security set up.
And they do have security set up so you can get checked in, but they also have a tree, and that's what I'm here for. Hey, welcome to the next tree. It has a lot of flowers. It has animals. I'm gonna say something to do with Encanto. And it is, because the sign tells me so. It is Encanto. I love that movie. And look, it even's got the doors in it too, which is very cool, of the different characters. I love that. I love this tree is away from the crowd so I can actually talk about it a little more. I don't see Bruno on the tree, but we don't talk about him anyway. Also, just want to point out real quick, classic topiary. This Mickey has been here forever, even back in downtown Disney days, and it's got his festive hat on. Over here, look at this. The Christmas countdown is kind of wrong because it's not Christmas yet and it's not 365 days. It is only one day till Christmas. But look at the backdrop here in the World of Disney, and they have all these cutouts. They tell a story, I think, or they're presented very well. Nice. Oh my gosh, I just talked about the window, but it actually has more significance because in the window is hiding our next tree. Now there's a big glare, so I really can't see what it is. It looks like a lot of Mickey though. And look, it's the World of Disney tree. I just can't see it very well, but that's okay. And if you have Magic Band Plus, your Magic Band will light up specially for this tree, or maybe something cool will happen. I don't know, because I don't have Magic Band Plus, so I guess we'll never know. But World of Disney tree, complete, hiding inside the World of Disney. Who would have thought, right? And finding the World of Disney tree at all is right with the world, because that puts us back on track with the map. We were right. We were a little confused on where the tree is gone. That's because that World of Disney tree was hiding inside the World of Disney window. But we found it. We're good. We're moving on. I can get on the other side of Disney Springs now. Coming in on a tree, I'm gonna guess just by telling this is a Toy Story tree that I'm looking at. But that's not the only tree, because there's another one over here. And I think by zooming in, this one is, I absolutely have no idea. There's a lot of Mickey going on. Maybe it's one of the Fab Fives tree, Mickey or Minnie tree, I'm not sure. Confirmation, this is the Toy Story tree. I was right as I approach it from afar. Check out Buzz Lightyear's rocket right there. I like that. I like the alien Christmas ball guy hanging in the tree. You got Slinky Dog. Very cool. Very Toy Story. And now I am walking over to the mystery tree here. Like I said, it has something to do with Mickey, maybe. There's a lot of hats, a lot of Mickey things. What is this one?
It's Mickey and Minnie.
It's the, I was right, Mickey and Minnie Mouse tree.
What's up with the hats?
They wear hats sometimes. Who knows? Who really knows any of this? But it's festive, and I like it. So there we go. Mickey and Minnie have their own tree this year, right in front of T-Rex. All right, we're with the volcano blast from the Rainforest Cafe. We've reached the end of what used to be the, what was the west side of the marketplace? It was the marketplace. It's always gonna be the marketplace to me. We're gonna cross over to more Disney Springs, and there's the paddle boat. And we're gonna go back into the crowds. I know. Coming up on something iconic right now. These peanut looking reindeer. They actually used to be closer to Rainforest Cafe, but this year they moved them right in front of the paddlefish here on the other side of Disney Springs. That's pretty cool. And they look happy, they look fun. They look downright nutty. Walking down towards the boathouse. Check this out over here. We got snowmen that are made out of bobbers. How fitting to be in front of the boathouse, huh? Those are bobbers for fishing, not buoys. Very cool. And the boathouse has definitely got its Christmas best on. Look at the all nautical Christmas garland and tree back there. Very nice. Ah, yes, the most exciting part at Disney Springs here is watching one of the amphicars come out of the water in front of the boathouse here. Very fun, a little expensive to ride, but if you can do it, it's worth it. Watch it turn, it's always cool. Very nice. I love the amphicars. I think we're entering one of the biggest bottlenecks for Disney Springs is up this road here, right in front of Viololi Gelato. Look at this red velvet cannoli. That looks fun and exciting. I think I might try that as part of my festive dish I'm gonna explore at Disney Springs today. And holy cannoli, look at all the wonderful options. I'm excited to try some good stuff here. I'm such a fool. I'm sitting here trying to pronounce this word. It's Vivoli. Vivoli cannoli. It rhymes. And there we go. Check out the wonderful box presentation from Vivoli and open it up. Holy cannoli. Whoa, that's big. It's bigger than I thought.
I thought we would just share.
I was going to get one, but I thought it would be too small to share.
More at other places.
Well, we're going to go big and get one thing. Yummy. All right, check out the wonderful presentation here. It's got powdered sugar, it's got chocolate, it's got red velvety fun. I'm gonna love it. Bavoli cannoli. Double that's good. All right, after that awesome cannoli, I'm ready to get back out here and meander through Disney Springs. I'm gonna say though, I'm definitely feeling tired. That was pretty heavy in my stomach. Not sure if it was the best bet to get 2 of them. I mean, next time, just 1. My eyes are definitely bigger than my stomach, which is saying a lot because my eyes are kind of small. Alrighty, gonna hang a left past Gideon's. I don't see, oh, there's the line. I was like, oh, I don't see the line for Gideon's. And then I panned down and there they are. All for a cookie. Fun fact, if you really want a Gideon's cookie, maybe you're not on vacation here in Florida or you already have time, go down to Winter Park. There's another Gideon's bakery there in Winter Park. There's no line like this. This is only at Disney Springs that you have to wait an hour and a half for a cookie. It's a monopoly, I tell you. If I want a Gideon's cookie, I'll go down to Winter Park and get one. It's definitely worth the hour drive versus the hour in line. At least I'm doing something. Entering the fancy part of Disney Springs now. Fancy because it's got the little man-made lagoon there with the crystal blue water and fun bridges. Town Center. That's what that is called, Town Center. I never knew it was called Town Center. I learned something because I read a side.
I think it's on that side of it.
In Town Center? Yes. Off to Town Center I go. Oh, look at the beautiful crystal blue water. It looks like the springs here in Florida or something. Just want to swim in that, but I'd freeze. Pretty cool though. Looks like you'd see a manatee. It's the kind of water you see manatees. Which right now the air is kind of cold, so you definitely see manatees traveling up the springs for warmer water. Coming up on a staple of Disney Springs, we got the mobile piano happening right now. I think he's leaving. He's playing off the stage. That's pretty cool though, I got to see the end of it. There's only one tree that matters. It's gotta be this one. Now you have my permission to look at it. The giant Disney Springs Christmas tree. The tree that started it all down here. Look at that. It's the Town Center tree is what they call it. And isn't it magnificent? It's a beaut, Clark. A real beaut. Look at the size of the ornaments too. They're huge. Very nice. From the bottom all the way to the top. I tell you, this Christmas tree stroll is really trying to trick me up because apparently this giant Disney Cruise Line ship, the Treasure, is a tree. I mean, who would have thought? I was wandering around looking for a Christmas tree, and then behold, this is gonna be the Christmas tree, which is actually pretty cool though. It's a very nice topiary. It's not a tree, but it's a nice topiary. Disney Treasure, another promotion. I feel like all the Christmas things we've seen are a commercial or something for Disney.
They give you a free map.
They give you a free map.
They have to be sponsored.
That's right, they're sponsored by themselves. Look at this. I think it's a cocoa tree, hence the guitars and the family stuff and the pictures. Go stand by it, give it some scale for me on how big the tree is. Look how huge it is. Here's another fairly inexpensive place to eat, Blaze Pizza. They custom design your own pizza there, flatbread. It's pretty good. I recommend it. Entering this glorious tunnel walk-through area, we have 2 more trees. Let's see, we have got, it looks like the Haunted Mansion tree. That's a popular one. I saw Madame Leota on the other side there. Very cool. There's the wedding cake. Very spooky, very fun. Then we have our next tree, which is our annual pass holder tree. Let's celebrate the annual pass holders. They got the fun Disney balloons. There's the My Magic Plus band logo in the middle. Mickey and Friends Annual pass logo, boxes, the whole shebang. I have a moment to sit amongst the poinsettias. Let's do a map check. Look at all the trees we've seen. We've covered pretty much this whole side of the map. Disney Springs, we're here at the pass holder. So we got the second half, the back 9. Let's go find more trees. I made my way out of the covered tunnel. I am back where I originally started my day, just outside the Orange Garage, across from AMC. But now we're gonna find more trees, back half of Disney Springs. I saw this coming in. I didn't really think it was part of the stroll, but I guess it is. It is a tree, the steampunk looking tree here. What's it officially called?
Sphere.
The Sphere. Haha, why didn't I guess that? Because it has so many spheres. Very cool. Very spherical. If you look hard enough, I'm sure you can find a hidden Mickey or adjust the camera that you can find one. Right across from the Sphere and right in front of the AMC Theater, we come to our next tree. And wouldn't you know, it's Moana, conveniently placed in front of the theater, hence Moana 2. Is it the Moana 2 tree or just Moana tree? Moana 2, as it should be. Very nice. All right, crossing in front of the pool here, this wonderful fountain, not really a pool, we have another island themed tree. We have Lilo and Stitch tree going on. You can tell by the surfboards at the top. Saw Lilo's shirt. Other decorations. Very cool. And of course, wouldn't be Lilo and Stitch without Ohana. Yeah, here's my favorite part of the tree, just on the Ohana sign. Look at the camera and the family. And there's Stitch. I was wondering where he was on the tree. Making my way down the sunny strip here, just in front of the Disney Springs balloon. And to the right is my next Christmas tree. What in the world? Tell me this is the Wish tree. Is this the Wish? Yes, it is. It even makes fun sounds if you have a magic band. Celebrate the movie Wish. Entering what used to be the Disney West Side, just by this wonderful food truck, we have our next tree. And what is this of? Princess and the Frog? I'm getting serious Princess and the Frog vibes here. I'll have to check the signs. Definitely screams New Orleans. And then right across from my confirmed Princess and the Frog tree, we have, what is this? Nightmare Before Christmas. Can't have Christmas without the Nightmare Before it. And there it is in tree form. Love it. You got 0 on top. That's pretty cool. I've made it to the end of Disney Springs, and this is probably the most timeless section, just in front of Circus Soleil, what used to be Disney Quest, House of Blues. I mean, yeah, they're new things now, but definitely feels like this place changed the least. Just different shops. But we also got our next tree, and it is electronics. What is this tree? Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. Ah, there it is. That's awesome. Got Groot, Star-Lord at the top. I thought it was electronics or something because I saw the headphones, and I was like, what is this? A tribute to music fun from the 90s? It's very cool. Got the awesome mixtape, as you should. And with passing the Guardians of the Galaxy tree, I have one more tree left on this tree stroll. And what a stroll it's been. It's been more of a zigzag of trying to find trees than it's actually been any kind of leisurely stroll through Disney Springs. But it was more of a tree adventure because it was fun. All right, last tree. I think I see it. Located right in front of the House of Blues is my last tree. The music blaring in the background. It looks like it's the Mufasa or the Lion King tree. The Broadway version, not the movie. Very, very nice. I like that tree. And with finding the last tree, my Christmas tree stroll is complete. We're verifying that we got the correct trees, as I think we did. And look, check it out. You get a pin for completing it. It's an ornament. It's a pin of an ornament. How fitting. There we go. Disney Springs Christmas Tree Stroll 2024. But wait, there's more. Bonus tree inside a CityWorks. Nice. Well, there it is, folks. I had fun at Disney Springs today. Thanks for coming along on our Christmas tree stroll. It was an adventure indeed. Lots of fun decorated trees, some surprises, like the Disney Cruise Line one. That was kind of a surprise for me. But it was a real fun time. But that's going to do it for me. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And until next time, I'm JohnnyJans. And as always, I'll catch you out there. Meandering around. All right, here's an idea for you, Disney. Next year, you're just going to do Christmas hedges. The Christmas hedge topiary stroll. Forget the trees. We don't need the trees. We need more things like that topiary. That was cool.